I am at Paradise Stables, home to Common Ground. This is Elizabeth Tate. We have talked with her before. You started this beautiful farm to help our veterans, first responders, anyone dealing with trauma or tragedy. Thank you for that, first of all, and welcome to Good Morning, Frederick.
Thank you so much. It's nice to see you again.
Yeah, it's great to see you as well. And it's so nice to have seen the progression in just a really kind of short-ish period of time since I met you the first time. You really have, it seems, come a long way. So congrats on that.
Yes, thank you.
Heading in the right direction. Right?
Heading in the right direction,
yes,
for sure.
The key of what you do, though, so vital. You're helping people who have dealt with some sort of PTSD or trauma, whether in a career or personally or whatever, with equine therapy. And that's pretty wild.
It is. It's exciting.
Yeah.
It's exciting because we're actually making a difference in people's lives.
Yeah.
And equine therapy is kind of like a buzzword, like Kleenex, right?
Yeah,
we're all doing a little something different. But we are actually moving trauma from the frontal lobe of the brain to the back.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, the science behind it, I know, is really unreal. Just having grown up around horses, I knew growing up, you learn very early on that horses in particular feed off of your energy. So if I had friends come to the house and were nervous, I'd have to say, hey, you can't be nervous because they feel it.
Right.
And they're going to do dumb stuff. Right. And so it is really impressive that these large, huge animals really just feel what we're feeling and can help release it as well.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that I think we don't necessarily think about when we think about horses, because they're so large, right? We have an energy system just like horses have an energy field system.
Right.
And their field is 8 to 10 times larger than ours because of size.
Right.
Right. And so as we enter their energy field, we regulate to them.
Yeah.
But they also absorb, like they know when we're highly regulated and they release in different ways. They yawn, they shake, they get rid of our stuff for us.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. And so you're doing a lot of great stuff with that. But keeping up with something like this as a nonprofit is not an easy task, as we know.
No.
And you have a really great event coming up on November 1st.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about how this came about and what you have planned.
Well, we're very excited. We're members of the Moose Club 371 in Frederick, and they have embraced us and Common Ground like no one else thus far.
Nice.
I mean, they love what we do, and their moose riders have ridden for us and fundraised. But,
great.
But the person who is their organizer of all events, Maureen, is amazing. And so she said, why don't we have an event here? And I said, okay, what does that look like? Because I've never done that before.
Right.
And she's really been a guiding force in helping me figure this thing out. So we've gotten a band from Bluemont, Virginia.
Okay.
And the Brian Shepherd Band. They're a country band.
Love it.
Which is really kind of in line with who we are.
Sure.
And I have, so the event is November 1st. Doors open at 5. A Guns and Ammo want to do a gun raffle for us, which will help bring folks in. So they're going to raffle up to 10 guns that night.
Okay.
Long guns and rifles and some pistols. And that'll help us significantly, I think. And then we have lots of baskets that many local businesses have donated to.
And they're gorgeous, by the way. We'll make sure everybody can see them. But they're worth the price of admission alone. So,
So that they will be raffled off also. And so we're excited for a fun evening. The Moose has a kitchen and they have a bar, and so you can purchase whatever you want to drink or eat there.
Right. And to get tickets?
So to get tickets, if you get them online before the 1st, they're $20. You can get them through our website.
Oh, wow.
And $25 at the door.
Yeah. That's very affordable for an evening out and helping out an amazing organization. Let's talk a little bit, because we did this the first time I met, but I'm not sure because we were just kind of getting to know you and introducing you to our audience. The money raised for this organization, tell me how it is put to use. I mean, I know a lot of how it's put to use, but why don't you tell our listeners how it's put to use?
Well, we don't have staff.
Yeah.
So none of it goes to salaries or anything like that.
Right.
Most all of it goes to pay for the horses.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Not cheap.
Not
horses are
not
not
at
cheap.
all cheap.
Yeah.
We have 10 in our program, and they've got to eat. What are they saying? Baby's got to eat. So,
yeah.
And then horse care, health care, hoof care, all of the care items. I mean, obviously, you have to pay expenses like accounting.
Yeah.
Right. Those kind of professional people.
The yawn expenses, but those people are important to make sure you stay above board and do all the things you need to.
But our expenses are the horses.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really
it. Well, it's a beautiful property up here. You've hosted a couple of events here at the farm over the summer, and I'm assuming you'll probably do that again come springtime or early summer so people can come and see themselves. But you really are always looking for people who may have a need that you can help with.
Yes.
So if there is an organization out there dealing with first responders or people who've dealt with trauma or things like that, what do they need to do?
They need to just reach out to me, and my phone number is everywhere. So they can text me, they can call me, they can email me. If they have a group that they're already a part of and they want to come and have a session here and have an experience, just reach out. Yeah,
and you have a couple different ways that people can interact with the organization. It can just be a one-off, it can be a day, it can be a half day, it can be weeks long. It's really tailored for those organizations and what they're looking for.
Exactly.
Yeah. And how, we talked a little bit about the collaboration. You deal with a lot of different people within this space, therapists, mental health people, and all of that. How does all of that work?
So usually, if someone finds out what we're doing, which I hope more people find out what we're doing so they want to come, but when people find out what we're doing, sometimes their group can be stagnant or stuck, and horses always seem to kind of alleviate the stickiness, right? They just seem to bring up emotions and allow for conversations where in a normal setting, a normal therapeutic setting, that doesn't necessarily happen.
Yeah.
So we work with a men's group that they go twice a year somewhere, and so they've chosen to come here one of the 2 times a year as their outing.
That's amazing. Yeah, really great way, to reignite maybe some of the things that everyone needs.
And it reinforces the programs they're in, right? So the therapist or the leader would tell me kind of where the group is, and then I can tailor. I have 127 different programs that I can foster situations that will cause like people to have to work together or communicate in a different way, more silent communication, body language, coming out of their shell, being authentic, using the words that live here and getting them out.
Wow. I mean, powerful in and of itself. Now, if somebody out there is watching and is touched by what you're doing, as many of us are, there are many ways for people to get involved. Are you always looking for volunteers, people to help? And then, of course, monetary donations. You can adopt one of the horses and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So we have all kinds of volunteer opportunities. Most people say, "Oh, I want to be with the horses," and that's great. And you don't have to be a horse person to be a horse handler here. Yeah. You don't have to be. We can teach those kinds of things, but we need volunteers to do marketing. Volunteers to help get out in the community and spread the word and tell people what we're doing. So my philosophy is if you have a gift, let me know and we'll try to find a place to use it.
Yeah, for sure. And with organizations such as yours, especially those kind of ramping up and on, starting out, those opportunities are so vital to help you continue to grow, especially like working a booth at an event so that people know more about what you're doing. That takes a lot of time and it's hard for a small core group of people to handle that. So if you're out there, you're watching, and you want to help, please reach out to Elizabeth, and I know she would appreciate your skills to help take Common Ground to the next level.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.